Take 5.
Take 5.
I think that's a shower.
I didn't think you were
Chocolate
counting.
bar.
Lord.
Take 5. Comment below and let us know.
Alright guys, we're back. We're done giggling.
We are talking about travel trailers. Our requirements or preferences for travel trailers.
Which is near and dear to our heart because we live in one full time.
Yes.
Right.
We want full-time livability for obvious reasons.
In case you want to go from a weekender to living in it full time.
Yes, we got lucky when we picked this. We were very picky when we picked this, and we were just, you're welcome, and we were just anticipating doing weekend trips.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we were so picky, or else we probably would have already bought another one to full-time in. So being picky from the start is beneficial. Yeah.
Another big thing for you was interior storage. Well, that was kind of mine too.
Yes, definitely. You got to have enough space to store everything that you have, really.
The reason that's a big thing is travel trailers don't have underbelly storage like big fifth wheels or Class A's or even some B's.
Yeah.
So we really needed something that was modular enough to take care of the storage. And that rolled into another issue with me was weight and cargo capacity. A lot of the new trailers are kind of false advertising when they say, hey, this thing can go to 10,000 pounds. Yeah, but your axles might go to 10,000, but the tires they're giving you aren't taking you there. So that's one of the things. And the last piece was rooms.
Yes, we need space for 3 people, preferably 2 separate rooms, but that's not always a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of our requirements for the top 3 travel trailers.
Yep.
Ready for number 3?
Yeah, let's go ahead and dive into it.
All right, our number 3 is actually by Keystone.
Yep.
It is the Keystone Bullet 330 bunkhouse.
Yep.
This took us by surprise.
It really did. For an entry-level kind of travel trailer, man, really hit a home run.
Yeah, we won't spoil too much because we want you to watch the next video that we post about it with the walkthrough.
Which will be linked at the end.
But it was awesome. The thing that I always talk about with travel trailers, I refer to the kitchen as a travel trailer kitchen, and then you've got like a fifth wheel kitchen or a motorhome kitchen. This travel trailer kitchen was not a travel trailer kitchen. It was a full out, like what you would see in a fifth wheel. This is a lighter.
Yeah,
This is a light travel
is quote
trailer.
for down to quality and components, hardware, fit, finish, and some other stuff.
Yeah, I mean they're going to use light things. It's not a dig.
Yeah.
They're going to use, not thick, heavy doors. Everything's going to be light.
Just to keep that price down, so you can get out there and get what you're going after.
Yes. So to keep it short and simple, this was a 2-bedroom,
Yeah.
1.5 bath, which we were discussing, and we were like, man, if we had seen this before,
It
we
would have
bought
been a
ours
serious contender.
with that bath.
Simply because of the second bath or half bath.
Yeah, I mean, and it was smaller than ours, wasn't it?
It was. It is. I
couldn't
think.
believe it.
I think altogether was 33 feet long, and ours
we are
is
36.
36 with the cargo deck on it.
And I mean, let's talk about it. 3 feet, and I have an extra bathroom.
But
Man.
here's the thing that we'll talk about is it didn't have that modularity. It didn't have a lot of cargo carrying capacity. It was at the limit.
Yeah.
Like you really weren't going to be able to put a lot of like your plates, your other stuff in there. You would have had to do some upgrading to the suspension or the axles or to the tires.
Which could end up with a lot of money.
Yeah, and which means that
Upgrading.
you weren't light anymore by that time.
Yeah. So I think my favorite was the kitchen with that, the extra bath, and then the windows.
It was neat because the kitchen had an island in it.
Yeah.
Which is really rare in a travel
It
trailer.
is very, and the counter space. I mean, you always have that L-shaped kitchen, so it was very surprising.
And they did one of Mama's favorite parts, which was they did the big giant windows everywhere.
Yes, because they didn't have the storage up above the windows.
Mm-hmm.
I will say the thing that I wasn't impressed with, which is probably where they got the 3 feet from, was the master bedroom. It was your typical smaller travel trailer bedroom where you have to kind of turn sideways and walk sideways around the bed. So I love our bed.
But
so.
the kids' bunks they look great too.
They did. They had enough closet space, and I mean, really, if you had to, you could almost fit 4 kids in there.
Yeah.
2 on each bed.
Yeah.
It wasn't your typical twin size bunk bed. It was more like a double.
And separate entrance and exits and partitions.
Yes.
I really think you guys need to take some time at the end of this video.
Yeah,
Go
check
click
it
on the
out.
link and watch it.
Absolutely. Number 2
Number 2,
is the Airstream 33.
Classic 33.
Classic 33
Yep.
or 33 Classic. I don't know.
I don't know. I've seen it both ways.
Okay.
Classic 33.
It is, I guess, from what I understand, it's 2 feet longer than this standard 31 footer. So it's 33 feet.
So let's preface this a little bit. To go from a Keystone Bullet, which entry level, very rudimentary, dumbed down quality, over to an Airstream. Frankly, the Airstream probably would have been number 1 just because of the build, the materials, the quality, the fit finish, the axles, the tires, the frame. Everything about an Airstream is just, man, it's above par.
The problem is the price tag is also where
Yeah, it's more than
it's
a house.
out of, I mean, we got into this lifestyle not to have that house expense.
Yeah, to be able to maintain a mortgage and still travel, which for us is not a reality, but for some folks out there, it is.
So,
But there was no way we could get away with not putting an Airstream on these just because of what they are
quality
doing.
is amazing.
It's amazing, and I my hat's off to Airstream. And I know we're not on the topic of the trailer, but what they're doing with like the Tommy Bahama editions, getting out there, making new doors, these big screens, so you can really envelop the experience of camping with all your doors and windows open, with some luxuries added to that. What they're doing with like the base camp editions and making them a little smaller, more agile for the people who are trying to get into that entry level as well, and they don't want those big, long travel trailers. Airstream's really hitting it home run on everything, and they're keeping that unique identity with that shape, and I think that's awesome. But
absolutely.
Quick shout out to Less Junk More Journey. Nathan's in the background. You can see him sitting outside the window, so I'll just put an arrow next to his head right here.
Ran into them and had a blast chatting with them.
Great talking with him.
Yep. So this one, I felt like the bedroom had plenty of room.
It was a beautiful bedroom, wraparound windows all the way through, excellent quality, fit and finish again.
This was nice and open. I mean, it's rare in a travel trailer that you can just have that like aisle all the way down. And without giving too much away, my 2 favorite things were the projector screen.
That was mine. You can't.
Which was awesome.
Just gonna say the bathroom.
Shush! Stop ruining it.
He took mine.
Because I'm always a fan of the fact that TVs can disappear.
Yep.
And a projector. I mean, Less Junk More Journey, little Hensley and RB were sitting there in front of the projector.
Naked puppet shadows.
So, I mean, who needs the TV, right? They're having fun with puppet shadows.
Yeah.
So that kept everybody preoccupied aside from the TV. But then you can drop down, or the TV went up.
Went up.
I can't remember.
Yep.
TV went up, and you've got a window there.
It was awesome.
Which I love.
Yep.
And then, now that he spoiled it, the bathroom was amazing.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. It took up the whole rear.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
So now you guys might be asking, hey, the car carrying capacity was right. There's plenty of interior storage, not a lot of exterior storage on Airstreams. Not a lot.
Because it's a travel trailer.
Right. And there's not really 2 divided rooms. However, we were kind of at our impulse here. We really enjoyed this trailer. I thought a lot of the luxury and the items that were in it were something that we would take advantage of. B, in our opinion here, would probably be sleeping in the old dinette. But until Airstream makes that 2-bedroom model for us, we're willing to make the sacrifices for a $100,000 plus trailer.
Yeah, I think this one rolled in at 135 or so.
Yeah, it was pricey.
Yes.
It was
All right.
pricey. So go check that video out. That'll be linked at the end.
Yep. And on to our number 1.
Numero uno.
Our number 1 kept us very busy.
Yes.
We were being interviewed and quizzed and all of it.
And why were you being interviewed and quizzed?
Why? Well, because our number 1 is the 2017 Keystone Outback 324 CG, of course, because we live in it. So we had to go say hello to Keystone.
Yeah.
We had to go see what kind of modifications.
We talked to a lot of interested buyers.
We did.
I mean, that was
We
really
could have
most of our
gotten
time there.
some, what do you call it?
Commissions?
Commissions, possibly.
Or we lost some commissions?
Or we lost some. I mean, we are always honest. That's why we have our walkthrough, because we will tell you from an owner's perspective.
Yeah.
But we were curious to see what kind of upgrades they did. we had heard about the 2016.
Yep.
We haven't seen any, but we went for the 2017, and
The floor plan and everything's still identical. I would say a lot of the features were more on the guy side of the house. I'm sorry, a guy or girl, you might just be interested in it. More guys are. They had the auto leveling system, which I thought was just a great idea. And they moved the jacks a little closer to the axles, and that's one of the hardest parts we've had with this trailer is the bounce and the sway. Is the axle or the jacks are a little too far from the axle, so I can get the X and Y, but that Z, still bouncy. Then they had the central control point for Mama.
Yeah, they moved it up to where the 2-year-olds can't get to it, which was awesome.
And it was all at one spot too,
Yes.
so you can control everything. And then the last thing, because I think, that's not accusing, I think Keystone isn't very honest with what their tongue weight is for this one. They put a cargo rack on the back, and what that does is acts as a lever, and it takes some of the weight off of the tongue. So now you have a new space to store cargo on the exterior, thumbs up, and you kind of lighten up the front of the trailer. However, their tires were still a little on the shallow side for what their load carrying capacity was on the trailer.
Yeah, everything else was pretty much the same.
Yep.
Our trailer is very upgraded. We got lucky because that's what was on the lot, and it had a lot of odds and ends that are extras. So this one didn't quite have that.
Yeah.
But we didn't really compare that.
The
We were really impressed with the bathroom.
I was getting ready to tell you.
The shower door does not. So our shower door, you walk in. I'll do it this way so you can see it. You walk in. You're standing here in the doorway. If you open the shower, you're now blocked and you can't get into the bathroom. So you've got to close it, walk in, open it, then go in and close it.
Yeah.
So they have a shower door that now turns kind of into.
It's like a radius door, so it's on a curved track.
Yeah.
And that also eliminates a lot of the leaking issues we have when we're in the shower sometimes. With the little kiddo, he likes to spray the water.
On the door.
Which also, click on the video, Heather goes into a little more detail on the bathroom and some of the fit and finish there.
Yes, but our other favorite thing is you can spit in the sink.
You can now spit in the sink while
Yes.
you are actually brushing your teeth and everything now.
So I feel like those were the two, like,
Wins for us.
wins for Keystone, really, because those were, things
Now-
that we would like to see.
The other thing I'd like to see, which isn't quite there yet, is the air conditioning system in the master bedroom is still not tied in. It's a separate unit, controlled unit, where you reach up and grab the knobs.
But would that be a bad thing?
It's not. I
I
know.
would like to see a thermostat air conditioning.
I think that's where I was trying to head with this. Yeah.
I don't want them hooked together
Mhm.
because sometimes we want him cooler, us
Right.
hotter. But I would like to see a thermostat, and that way you can set it. It's not always on.
And it's kind of a guessing game for us on whether or not
It
the
is,
temperature is
we have
there.
no
'Cause
clue.
you just have a sticker with a blue to red
Yeah.
thermostat.
So.
But here's why it's number one still for us. That front end toy hauler. It is so modular, and it allows every family to decide how they want to use this trailer,
Or not family.
or not family, to use this trailer in their own unique way. Whether that's going to be, towing the toys out for the weekend, being a solo Harley rider going out to Bike Fest, or if you're a full-time family that wants to convert it into a bedroom. The bunks are built in there. You just drop that carpet and make it your own, like we
Yeah.
did.
Yep, and when you're in Key West and it's gorgeous out, you drop that ramp door. Kid can walk in and out of the room, play, cool breeze.
Yeah, I'm
You
telling
can't
you.
beat it.
Yeah, that's really the main reason this is still number one for us is that modularity that it comes with having a toy hauler. You can make it your own.
And the quality.
Yeah.
This compared to the Bullet, the Bullet was a much lighter, but really price-wise, it was only a few thousand, I thought.
Well, no, now the price has gone up on the 324. I think
okay.
the asking price at the show is around 37. So keep that in mind. We originally purchased ours. You can go back and look at it. I think ours was 31 when we purchased it. As an end-of-year model that was coming off the lot, so we had a lot of bargaining power coming with us. Still no generator, still no auxiliary fuel port, but once again, that's why
They
this
have
toy
the rear
hauler is
cargo,
still
too.
so cheap in comparison to others. Go buy a generator. It's like you'll get a 2000.
Or throw it into your bargaining.
Yep, buy it with the trailer.
That's what we did.
Yep, we sure did.
So, I mean, it's, yeah.
And we used it on a handful of times. By all means, please go click on some videos for our trailer. You can see our walkthrough on how we set up our trailer and our time
It is very
lapse.
in depth if you want to learn a lot.
And then you also can see our transition videos on how we took this trailer to a 3,000 square foot house into this trailer, a 300 square foot. So really plugging ourselves there for you guys, but have fun. Thanks again for watching. Once again, rundown was Outback 324 CG. The new 2017 was our favorite at the Tampa RV show, followed by Airstream. Pick your flavor here. They're all beautiful. Our favorite was the Classic 33. And then lastly, we wrapped it up with the Bullet 330 bunkhouse. An awesome entry level with 1.5 baths.
Stay tuned for our fifth wheels. We are working on it. We have not forgotten. We are just kind of picky, so we want to give you guys a good
walking
review.
through.
Yeah.
This is going to be a long video. Sorry if it took too much. Thanks so much for watching, and as always,
like, comment, and subscribe.
All right,
I want to
guys.
hear from you guys. Bye.
Bye.